The doctor said to Harry, "Harry, you mustn't shovel snow. You will have a heart attack." And Harry went home and he said, "Son, will you please shovel the snow?" And his son said, "Yes, Dad, I'll start immediately." Harry had a heart attack. Bill was saying, when the doctor operated on me, he left a sponge inside. A sponge inside? That must be uncomfortable. No, it isn't uncomfortable. It just makes me thirsty. Two women were talking, and one said, "Did your father die a natural death?" The other one said, "No, he had a doctor." Well, February the 1st, around 7 p.m., post-meridian, in the year 2012, Anno Domini, I was in the Happy House, and I was doing a video. Pastor Peter Stone is Plainville, Connecticut, discussing Ephesians 3. And I heard somebody lift my garage door. The Happy House and the garage door are juxtaposed. This much space between them. That's scary. And I don't know whether to stay in the Happy House where it's safe, or whether to go out and protect my property. So I went out. And I said, "Hello? Hello? Hello?" And here is the video of it. I put this in here. And it's done. I'm going to take two out. Now, Peter, I don't need anything. I'm going to ask him to repeat February's, March. I've got April. I don't need anything until June. Is that all right with you? Here's how it goes. February is supposed to go this month. And I want him to repeat February's into March. And then April's you've already sent me. And I want to repeat April's in May. So I need June. And when do I need June? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Glendora. I have to get the car out here tomorrow afternoon because I gotta move stuff in here. And did you get that letter we sent?
What letter?
Okay, that's what I thought. I'll be right back with the letter. We're gonna need you out in 30 days, like I said before. Hate to do it. I feel bad, but I gotta use it. So 30 days, March, whatever, 2nd, 3rd, and I gotta get in. I gotta take a look around, see some.
You're not welcome. Okay, stay out. I have possession of the property.
I got inspected.
I'm sorry. I have inspection.
That's assault! That's assault! You just shoved me!
Yes,
Chrissy, did you film that? Thank you. That was assault. Excuse
Good,
me.
I'm
This is
sorry.
my property.
I have possession of this property and I paid for it. And you
did not pay for it.
Oh, I did. I gave it to
Where's my rent? For March, or where's February?
Mr. Schooner.
February.
Mr. Schooner.
Where's your receipt?
Mr. Schoonover
Where's your
gave it
receipts?
to, are you gonna lie to me?
Excuse me. I just have to look at the setup for some things in here, okay? This is my property, and you hit me. That's ridiculous. Film me. Oh, man.
I have possession of this property.
Well, I know.
And you are
for-
not
for
welcome
30
in it.
days. Film.
I'm gonna call 911.
Go ahead. I'm just gonna inspect this property. I mean, I own it.
But you do not have possession of it.
You haven't paid me rent.
I have. I paid it to Mr. Schoonover and he paid it to
He
you.
doesn't own. So you paid him for what? What month? Give me you got the receipt?
The month of February.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
You are a liar.
Oh.
You are a nasty old lying woman.
Oh.
And you hit me. That's assault.
What of this thing? What time was that? That was at 7:15. Oh, thank heavens we got it on camera. My goodness, isn't that awful, God? Isn't that awful? What letter? Okay, what are we going to do? I think we'll call 911 and get an order of protection from him. Oh, I can't believe it, God. I can't believe it. So are you running tape? Oh, boy. I hope so. I'm going to call 911. This is February 1st and it isn't even over yet. Mr. Schoonover collected the rent on Friday. My rent wasn't due until Friday. I paid through the 3rd. .com. 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 Yes, honey, I don't wonder you're scared. The door locked? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I wish I didn't have it. Oh, I can't believe it. What a Jekyll and Hyde. What a Jekyll and Hyde. I can't believe people are that nasty. Okay, let's go here. We've got to run this and make our titles.
Hello there. Welcome to our study together. It's a privilege for me to be with you to study the Word of God together. If you have a Bible at home, would you please find it, pick it up, and turn, if you would, to our study together, New Testament epistle of Ephesians. Found in the New Testament, Paul is writing to the church at Ephesus. Looking at this book now for several weeks, months.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
158 Sunnyside Road.
Telephone number you're calling from?
Right here for you. There'll be one in the mail
What's the
tomorrow.
telephone number you're calling from?
I'm keeping my telephone number personal.
We go through
Okay, which town are you in?
Well, I'm in Stuyvesant.
today.
Okay, what's the emergency? Tell me what happened.
I am being assaulted by a man named Chris Fitzgerald.
I need that
Brian Fitzgerald.
This is going on now?
It's going on this very moment, yes.
Okay, is it verbal or physical?
Well, it's a little of both.
Okay, where is he?
He's outside my door rapping on it.
Has he been inside your house?
Yes, he forced his way into my house and into my garage.
Okay, and he's outside now?
He's just left. He lives next door. He lives next door.
Lives next door?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say yes or no?
To what?
Is he leaving to go back to his own house?
I don't know. I can't see.
Did he have any weapons?
No.
Was he drinking or any drugs involved?
I don't know, but I would say no.
Okay, are you injured? Do you need an ambulance?
No, I do not. Thank you.
Okay, and what's your name?
Glendora.
I'm sorry, what's your first name?
Glendora.
Glendora? What's your last name?
Folsom. Folsom.
What was he wearing?
A sweatshirt.
What color was it? Do you remember?
Navy blue.
And what does he look like?
He has a crew cut that's so short that it looks as if he'd been shaven, and he's wearing glasses.
What's his race? What color is he?
White.
Okay. Hold the line for me 1 minute, ma'am. I'm going to come right back and speak with you some more.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Paul was put in prison, put in jail for his ministry. Amazing that God used the Apostle Paul, even while he was in jail, to write these letters that we have today, to read
He came back at 7:25.
Want me to not have a mark?
He
Oh,
was going to
hold on,
serve
please.
the Lord even while in prison.
Ma'am?
Yes?
So Paul tells us he
Okay, we have a state police officer that's responding. You have your door locked and you're inside and you can't get back in, correct?
Well, unless he breaks in, yeah.
Okay, but you do have your door locked, right?
I do, ma'am. Yes, thank you. What is your name? Oh, officer, what's your name?
Okay, we're sending the state police. I'm gonna transfer you down to their dispatch when they pick up
Yeah,
dispatch.
that's good. Officer, may I have your name, please?
My dispatch ID is 78. My last name is Gabacorda.
Ma'am, would you spell that for me, please?
Yep, it's GAMBACORTA.
Nice to meet you, and thank you for helping me.
Okay, but don't hang up. I'm gonna transfer you down to the state police.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Dispensations. Paul talks about this in Galatians as well. He talks about the dispensation of law, dispensation of the grace of God, and the dispensation of
Hi, Columbia County 911. I have Glendora Olson on the line regarding the call we just assigned for 1K21 at 158 Sunnyside Road in the town of Stuyvesant. She states her neighbor physically forced his way into her home and assaulted her.
and Leviticus.
Ma'am, go ahead and speak with the state police.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you? What's your name?
Trooper Rose.
Glad to meet you, Trooper Rose. He really didn't assault me. He pushed me aside and entered my house by force.
Okay. He forced his way into your house.
Yes, and in doing so, he pushed me aside.
Okay, what, how do you spell your last name?
F. Frank O. L. S. Sam O. M. Mary.
And your phone number?
Don't want to give it, sir.
Okay. Is this person still in your residence?
Now? Oh no, sir. He left and then he came back. This happened at 7:15 p.m. And then he left and then he came back and started rapping on the door again. And that's the point I called you.
You know who this person is?
Yes,
What's his name?
Brian Fitzgerald.
Alright, we have a unit out, okay? They'll be there shortly.
I thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bring us to heaven for 7 years while the 7-year tribulation period goes on in earth. And then we have the dispensation of the kingdom.
Come on, we need another camcorder.
Millennial kingdom that the Bible talks about in the Old Testament prophets, as well as the New Testament. Jesus talked about it in the gospel accounts a lot. The apostles talked about it in the New Testament epistles about this kingdom. And we're told in Revelation chapter 20 that this kingdom will last for 1,000 years. It's the earthly kingdom where Jesus Christ will come back to earth in the second coming.
Oh, jeez.
And
Am I nervous? Boy, I'm nervous. Calm down.
There is much detail in Scripture on the earthly millennial kingdom in the Old Testament as well as the New. But 3 specific dispensations that we're told in Scripture: dispensation of law, dispensation of the grace of God, and church age, and the dispensation of the kingdom. So 3 specifics. There are 4 others that we hold to, going back to Genesis, the dispensation of innocence, and Adam and Eve, dispensation of conscience,
911, what is the address of the emergency?
158 Sunnyside Road.
What's the telephone number you're calling from?
I prefer not to give it.
I'm showing 610-5810, is that correct?
No comment.
Okay,
No.
what's the problem there? Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, Gallimbato took the order, and I forgot to tell her that there's 2 residences at 158 Sunnyside.
Sorry, am I speaking to Glendora Folsom?
Yes, dear. And there's...
All right, hold on while I transfer you back down to state police, okay, ma'am?
Yes, thank you, dear.
State Police to Recovery. Hi, State Police, Columbia 911. I've got Glendora Folsom on the line with us in regards to the complaint at 158 Sunnyside Road in Stuyvesant at 1K21 handling. Sunnyside Road, she's on. Okay, and what's your name? I'm speaking with State Police.
Yes, thank you. Officer,
Yes.
I neglected to say there's 2 residences at 158 Sunnyside Road. I'm the first one, the 3rd driveway in from Route 9.
Okay, first residence, third
Yeah.
driveway,
Yes, I'm the 3rd driveway on the left as you come off of Route 9.
third driveway on left.
Yes, and
On
yes, and the person who well, whatever you want to call it, he is the 4th driveway.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't
All
make
right,
that.
give me your name, please.
Glendora Folsom.
Glendora
Folsom, yes. He's,
Your phone number, please.
No.
How do you spell your last name? F-U-L-S-O-N?
no dear, close, no cigar. Folsom.
Folsom?
Okay, F Frank, O, L, S Sam, O, M, Mary?
Right, that's what I said.
No, you
See,
said,
that was what I said the first time.
no you didn't, you said Folsom, F-U-L.
Okay,
Okay,
try it again then.
okay, F Frank, O, L, S Sam, O, M, Mary.
Okay. So
Okay,
instead of a U, it's an O.
that's right, dear.
Okay.
So,
Your phone number, please.
no phone number. And you,
Whoa. What do you mean no phone number?
I
You're
prefer,
calling me somehow. What is your phone number?
I'm not giving it to you.
You have to give me your phone number if you're complaining, ma'am.
State your chapter and verse, state your statutory authority on that. I don't think you're right.
Most definitely. How do you expect us to get back in contact with you if this phone call should become disconnected?
Here comes the trooper, sir.
What's that?
Here's a trooper here. I'm glad to see him. Let me tell you, I'm scared. Come in, gentlemen.
Can I have your phone number, please?
No.
You're not going to give me your phone number?
I think you said that already, and I told you to state the statute. But wait, I'll get you later.
Hi there.
Am I glad to see you? I
Hi.
am scared. Officer, may I hang up, please?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I didn't get his name.
Who is it?
Oh, I didn't get it.
Okay. Was it?
I'm sorry, but I am so glad to see you. I could hug you.
So what's the problem?
I've never been scared like this before. I'm sitting here doing my work. My garage door opens,
Yep.
and that scares me to death.
Okay.
And I go out and I say, hello, hello, and I don't hear anything. And then Brian Fitzgerald comes,
Yep.
and he says, you're getting out of that garage tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Yeah, I have to move in.
Okay.
Then he comes to the door, and I'm at the door, and he says, I'm coming in here. He says, I own this place. I says, you own it, but I have possession of it. And then he didn't assault me exactly, but he pushed me aside.
Okay.
And then he went by here, and then he went in there, and he was carrying a flashlight
And where?
around to the bathroom. You want to go see it?
Sure.
Come ahead. He went around to the bathroom.
You walked in here
Yeah,
just to see what was in here? Or just...
yeah. He says, I got to assess this place.
Okay.
And so at some point, when he started to come in, I pushed him on the chest.
Okay.
And I says, no. I said, I have possession of this place.
Okay.
And he says, you assaulted me. And then he says something about, when I said I had possession of the place, I had paid Mr. Schoonover the previous rent,
Yep.
And my rent goes until February 3rd, Social Security Day, when I get my check.
Yep.
And, so I was intending to pay the rent on February 3rd. This is February 1st.
Okay.
And so I said, I said, I paid Mrs. Schoonover, and Mrs. Schoonover told me that he gave you the money for the rest of the month. They closed it.
Glendora, let me stop you for a minute,
Wait,
okay?
I just want to tell you, they closed on January 13th, Friday.
That's when they closed on the sale of the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Mrs. Schoonover, I paid him for all of January, and so
Okay.
Mrs. Schoonover gave the,
So now stop there and let me
yeah, I'm
tell you.
scared, I'm
Let me
telling
tell
you,
you.
I'm scared.
Let me explain to you, okay? Whatever arrangement you had with the past owner doesn't carry over to the new owner. That's an arrangement that you made with the last guy. So, here's what I'm gonna tell you. He's gonna go through and, Gallo,
Okay. Oh, I know,
You
you
know
built
me.
a house,
you know me.
you built a house down in.
So here's what I'm gonna explain to you. He's gonna go through and have you evicted because,
Well, that's okay, but he's not gonna come into the house
and,
while I have
and,
possession
and
of it.
he's not gonna come here again.
Good.
I talked to him already.
Oh, you did?
And I told him, don't go there until, call your lawyer, let your lawyer deal with having her evicted, and deal with it that way,
Well, listen, that's not good enough for me.
okay?
I think that I ought to have an order of protection.
Well, you can't get an order of protection.
Oh, I think I can. I'll go down to the court myself and get it.
Okay, well, you can try that, but I can't get you an order of protection.
Why not?
Because I
You
can't
can't-
get an order of protection unless you file criminal charges.
I just might do that.
Well, then he's gonna file the same charges against you for shoving him.
Oh.
The fact that he came here to serve papers on you and to tell you that you don't belong here
He had
because
no
he owns.
papers. That's a lie.
What'd that paper say that was in the door?
What was that paper that was just right here?
That's not what he had. You know what I just told you?
Yep.
If that paper's in the door, it's news to me. He had no papers when he came
Okay.
here.
Okay.
This
Well,
one?
here's the thing. Bottom line is, I mean, if you want to file charges for harassment for him pushing you, by all means, you can come to the station. I'll listen to what you have to say. I'll take a complaint and I'll send it to the court.
I want you to get him in cuffs and take him to the
No,
court.
I'm not doing that.
Who are you, young man?
Deputy Malinsky. I'm with the sheriff's office.
Hi.
I don't think we've ever met before. I haven't had the pleasure.
My pleasure. Let me spell these names, honey. I know Gallo. And Gallo, thank you for protecting us when we didn't have any heat.
Oh, not a
But
problem.
we had a good time up
We did.
there.
You're quite the singer.
Yeah. I love the whole thing, honey. Spell it for me.
M.
M as in Mary?
Yes. OLINSKI.
Nice to meet you, dear. You got my name? Folsom?
No, I don't have your name.
What's your last name, Glendora?
Folsom.
S-O-L-S-O-N?
S-O-N. Yeah. S-O-M.
S-O-N?
Yeah. I know why you're
What's-
wearing a
what's-
purple tie.
Why is that?
I'm scared. what do we do now? What did I do to deserve that? I certainly deserve it, I know that. I have 3 cameras going. They had one up here. That's not good. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, I got 3 camcorders going. Is that enough? Do you want a 4th? Okay. Okay, well this is no good until you record, my dear. So, this one, and take this one out. It has to be finalized. And put a new one in, it's known as 2. Oh, I think you better keep busy. Okay. Okay. Do all these titles again. I gotta get out that thing. Well, he's not gonna adopt you, Amadeus. Uh-uh. You're coming to me. TV station. Nutmeg. I don't know why those titles are erased.